If your Haier washing machine is showing CLR FLTR, do not panic. Most of the time, this error does not mean the machine is ruined. It usually means one simple thing. The washer is not draining water fast enough, so the machine stops and tells you to clear the filter. That is what CLR FLTR really means. The washer expected the water to be gone, but after several minutes, it still was not fully drained. So now the machine is asking you to check the drain system. The first place to look is the pump filter. On most Haier front-load washers, the pump filter sits behind a small access flap near the bottom front of the machine. Before you open it, switch the washer off and unplug it. Then put a towel and a shallow tray or bowl underneath, because water will usually come out when you open the filter area. If your model has a little emergency drain hose, pull that out first, remove the cap, and let the water drain into the tray. If there is no small hose, just open the filter slowly and be ready for the water to come out little by little. Once the water is out, unscrew the pump filter and pull it out. Now check it properly. You are looking for coins, lint, buttons, hair, fluff, small socks, or any other little bits of debris that may be blocking the drain pump. Even a small object can be enough to trigger the CLR FLTR error. Clean the filter well, rinse it if needed, and also look inside the filter housing to make sure nothing is stuck in there. If you can see the pump impeller inside, check that it is not jammed by debris. After that, move to the drain hose. Pull the machine forward if you need to, and inspect the hose at the back. Make sure it is not kinked, crushed, bent too sharply, or blocked. A drain hose that looks fine from the front can still be pinched behind the machine, and that alone can stop the washer from draining properly. Also, check the way the hose is installed. If it is shoved too far down into the standpipe, sitting in water, or installed at the wrong height, the machine can have drainage problems, or even start self-siphoning. That can confuse the washer and bring up the same error again. So if you clean the filter, but the CLR FLTR code still comes back, the hose setup is the next big thing to check. Now let's talk about a mistake people make all the time. They clean the filter quickly, screw it back in, and start the machine again without checking whether the filter is seated properly. If the filter is not tightened correctly, you can end up with leaks or poor draining. So when you put it back, make sure it is fully in place and properly closed. Then close the flap, plug the machine back in, and run a drain or spin cycle to test it. If the washer drains normally and the error is gone, great. That usually means the problem was just a blocked filter or a drain restriction. But if the CLRF LTR code comes back again after you cleaned the filter and checked the hose, then you may be dealing with something deeper, like a blockage further down the drain path or a pump problem. At that point, service may be the smarter move. So the short version is this: CLR FLTL on a Haier washing machine means a drainage error. Start by unplugging the machine, drain the leftover water, remove and clean the pump filter, check inside for debris, inspect the drain hose for kinks, blockages, or bad installation, then reassemble everything and test the washer again. A lot of the time, that is all it takes to get the machine working normally again.